Today is 21 years since the assassination of Comrade Chris Hani, who was an outstanding leader of our movement. He epitomized the tripartite alliance, having been the chief of staff of Mkhonto weSizwe and part of the leadership in the national executive of the ANC, as well as the Secretary General of the South African Communist Party. His death was a loss to the whole country, because he was one of those leaders that was a role model for many young people, but also his role in mobilizing and supporting, training the youth who were prepared to fight against apartheid meant that when he came back, he was one of those heroes that the youth very much worshipped. So his loss, his death was a serious loss in the sense that the country was almost thrown into complete bloodbath, and that the whole negotiation process was almost derailed, were it not for the wisdom of our leadership, who decided to stand up and call on our people to come down and accept that what has happened would actually yield better results, in the way that it was turned to move for the announcement of the day of the elections. And so I think what is important for all our people to know, especially the young ones, is that there were many sacrifices, and certainly Comrade Chris Hani's death was one of those very painful sacrifices that the family and the country made to be able to move us into the democracy that we today enjoy. Were it not for the wisdom of the leaders who insisted that at least if we have lost one of our heroes, we should at least be able to make a transition into a new democratic dispensation, the country would have actually gone into complete anarchy. And therefore, when we look back at the 21 years, we must say that it is 21 years which has been painful, but also it's been 21 years which, because of the heroes such as Comrade Chris Hani, Comrade Oliver Tambo, and many others who we lost at the time, we were able to move on, with the resolve to ensure that South Africa adopts a new constitution with a Bill of Rights, that South Africa completely transforms from an apartheid society to a non-racial society, that we can at least now look back at the 20 years of a lot of development in improvement of the lives of the people, in the building of our economy, in the building of our education, our health services. All of these together are part of the package that has arisen as we moved into the new dispensation. But we must never forget that we lost people who have been very important and influential